praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. You know, once again, we here on 42nd and Broadway. Today is a brutal, cold day. But to the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we're gonna, still teach His word, no matter or regardless of the weather. So regardless of the weather, because the scriptures say the spirit of the Lord is on fire, and that's what keeps us, going. But as always gonna go to prophecy. That's the main thing, and that's the time we live in.
This is Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Now, it says, seek ye out the book of the Most High and read. What's the book of the Most High? The book of the Most High is these scriptures, what they call the Holy Bible. Or the word Bible means biblio, which means a composition of books. Go ahead.
No one of these shall fail.
No one of these shall fail. It's talking about the prophecies, because the visions was given to the prophets, and they wrote it down. So he's saying now these visions, these prophecies, none of them shall fail. Go ahead.
None shall want her mate.
Meaning, none shall want her mate. Meaning, nothing. It needs no combination with these scriptures, because the word of the Lord is already pure. Go ahead.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Go ahead.
Verse 17, it says, he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line.
Right, so he said he had cast the lots for them. He's never talking about the prophets. And he divided it by line. Meaning that the Lord gave certain portion of prophecy to these prophets. Obadiah was given a portion, even though Obadiah have the smallest book of the Bible. But Obadiah was given something that the other prophets didn't know. So it was divided unto them by line. Some prophets received a greater portion of prophecy, but other prophets received a smaller portion, but it was still a great portion. Go ahead.
They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation.
It's like a puzzle. All right, let's say all the puzzle, you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and the only thing you missing is a small piece that exposes the faces. But that's a big, small piece, because without that small piece to put in that shows the faces, you don't know, you can't identify the people. So that's the same thing with certain prophets like Obadiah. That small thing, or the small prophecy the Lord gave him, is still a big portion of prophecy. So go ahead.
They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation.
Right, so it says they shall possess it forever, from generation to generation. Because when the prophets pass on, he comes back again as a prophet. So everything is always reincarnated. So now in these last days, the Lord have resurrected his prophets to teach the downfall, or to expose the downfall of America through the scriptures.
Yeah, come on, I want to bring out real quick. Just go back to the brother. Right? Yeah, the brother's going to the portion, because the brother made a good point. This is your prophecy. All right, and as a man of God, what you people call, right? A man of God prophesies, man. He talks about the future events, future prophecies to come. That's his number one job. Okay? You got that in 38, one of the last verses. Prophets are subject to the prophets. Yeah, so the brother supposed to get a scripture to prove the back of what the brother's saying through the Spirit, man. And that's what you dummies don't know out here. That the Bible deals with prophecy. All right? Now, at the beginning of the year, what did you have? You had Kim Jong-il. Right? You had Kim Jong-il, whatever his name is, the president for what? A prime minister of North Korea, right? He made one of his 50th threats once again. All right? Through doing what? Threatening America, man. You know Kim Jong-il just joined America again? Talking about planting nuclear missiles on America. You know about that? These dummies don't know.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
That's right, man. Watch and see what he's saying on me. Basically talking about the prophecies, man. Another name for the prophets are what? A watchman. Okay? A watchman.
It says, and what I shall answer, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
From the top again?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's right, keep going. That was it.
Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tape, that he may run that readeth it.
That's right, talking about the prophecies once again, man. All right? Basically talking about the Most High bringing prophecy, man. And like the Apostle Dahar just dubbed this year is what? The year of prophecy. And the year of prophecy is what? The prophets coming out here telling you what's going to happen before it happens. Martial law, nuclear destruction, famine, race riots. All right, that's the future of America, and in the near future too, right now. Because you got prophecies that's happening that we talked about already that's happening right now, man. Well, excuse me, that the Most High talked about, which is wars, rumors of wars. That prophecy is in effect right now. Right, that's where you got Trump, or that's where you have North Korea threatening America again by nuclear missiles.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Once a prophet, always a prophet. All right, so like the brother's going into, the prophets are reincarnated. And Lord willing, that's what you're looking at. The reincarnated prophets back up to date. Because why? The Most High, his theme is what? Before he brings out a country, he sends out his prophets. All right? So this is your doom. This is your doom when you see the prophets of Most High out here. And it's really America's doom. And the so-called white man's doom, man. That America is going out by nuclear missiles, and that the Lord, Yahweh Shemai Shai, is going to come here and rule, man, instead of his kingdom, Israel. So-called blacks, Native Americans, okay, the Latino tribes. That's the ultimate prophecy, man. Read that part again in
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
That's right, subject. So the spirit can't escape. Once again, once a prophet, always a prophet. Okay, and that's what we're out here doing. Bringing out the prophecies, talking about the RFID chip that you people have no clue about. All right, the coming destruction and the famine that's coming to America. It's all prophesied in the Bible. Okay, and now we're out here for the sole purpose to wake up the elect.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, that's right. Every prophecy has an appointed time. Just like the prophecy of Israel waking back up. All right? Many camps, all right, through the past 10 years has opened up in this country and all over the world. That's prophecy. Okay? Read that again.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah, every vision has an appointed time, which is a prophecy. It has its time. All right? Just like World War III, martial law, the race riots, that's all in the scriptures. They will happen at its appointed time. And since the Most High has bestowed us with the Spirit, we're prophets. We're able to tell you and warn you, but that's going to happen very soon, man. And ultimately, the nuclear missiles. All right? That's prophecy, and that's going to happen at an appointed time, which is very, very soon. World War III.
But at the end, it shall speak and not lie.
That's right. In the end, it shall speak and not lie. So at the end of the day, all the prophecies that you pass by and you think we're scoffing about, you think we're crazy about, they're going to happen, and they're not going to lie. All right. So you white devils, the so-called white man, you look down on the Israelites. All right, one day you're gonna see that prophecy of us being put back in power true, man, not a lie. You understand? All right? Motherfuckers, man. Nuclear missiles gonna rain down in America very soon, man.
That's right.
All right? Why? Because the Most High brought his prophets out here to warn you, you dummies. And at the end of the day, it's not a lie. All right? The Most High is true, and we're true through the Spirit.
Don't tarry, wait for it.
Yeah. Don't tarry, wait for it. That's one of the common themes of you stupid dummies out here, that you have no faith. Why? Because you think the Most High is taking too long. But it says, don't tarry, wait for it. All right, don't you know we come in the spirit of Noah too? And Noah, like it says in the scriptures, he was prophesying for over 120 years. All right? That's tarrying. That took a long time, but it happened, didn't it? The people in Noah's time they didn't believe it could rain, but Noah prophesied it was going to rain. Right? That was perceived to them like a lie, but at the end of the day, it spoke and it was true. Just like what we're talking about. The nuclear missiles will rain on America. That's the truth, and that's prophecy. Why? Because this kingdom is Babylon. It's satanic, man. This place is destined for destruction. Yeah.
This is Luke 21:19. And your patience possess ye your souls.
That's right. And your patience possess your souls to live amongst you white devils. All right. To live amongst faggots. To live amongst this place that has no laws under God. All right. Which is called what? A theocracy. Living under the laws of God. This place doesn't do that. And number one, the Israelites are under power. All right, the Lord has a set of his throne on earth. Read it again.
This is Luke 21:19. And your patience possess ye your souls.
Yeah. And your patience possessing your souls to go through this crap in hell, man. We got to endure to the end to be saved, to go through all the hardships we're going through now. And that takes patience. Okay, that takes patience, man. You know?
Our patience we have is our faith we have in the Lord. So through faith, we wait patiently for the Lord to return. Which you know that the word patient means to suffer. You know the word patient means to suffer. So the patience we have is our faith in the Lord. That's our patience. You continue.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, so it says it should speak and not lie. Meaning it's good. Everything the Lord said was prophecy. It's just going to come to pass.
Yo, can we get it on this?
Nah, you're good. Keep it moving, devil. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it.
Because if these things doesn't come to pass, that will make the Lord a liar. But the Lord, he's not a liar. But that's what Scripture say, have not the Lord spoken and should not happen? Because everything the Lord says is going to happen. But the time of these events is only with the Lord. And the Yahweh Shah don't know, the angels don't know. It's all these times belong to the Most High.
It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Meaning, at one time it seemed like it was taking a long time, but we at the stage where it's building momentum. Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Right? Whose soul is lifted up? The Edomite race, which is identified in the Bible as you so-called white people. Right? So his soul is lifted up, but his spirit's not upright because he doesn't conform to the laws of the Most High. He said this is a Christian nation, but doesn't comply to the righteousness that's found in the Bible. Go ahead.
It says, yea also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Yeah, because he transgresseth by wine. And that wine is his different philosophies. The Lord compared as being wine. That people get drunk, just getting drunken off. Because when you get drunk, you become mentally impaired. And you stumbling, you're not 100% focused. You do things that you wouldn't do when you were sober, and that's compared to his different philosophies. These people are not impaired. They think it's acceptable according to the Most High that it's okay for two faggots to be together. They're not mentally impaired. Go ahead.
You mean stable?
He is a proud man.
Stable? Because to be impaired.
At home.
Hold on. What you say?
You mean stable? You mean stable? Because to be impaired is to not think right.
Yeah, they're not thinking right. To be impaired.
Yeah.
Because people are not thinking right. When a person drink, you're not there all the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. When you drink, you're not your discernment, your discretion is not there.
Right.
So you're impaired.
It says, who enlargereth his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations.
He said he has death and cannot be satisfied because just like there's always going to be a person dropping dead, that's as much you're always going to want. Because death, there's always going to be people dying, but just like it's always death, that's how he always wants. He can never have enough. Go ahead.
And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Verse 6, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Right, what thick clay is talking about is deficit. Because by him, going to these different countries.
No pictures.
By him going into this different, by U.S. going to these different countries, they got to put in and invest into their military, which is thickening their deficit.
It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booty unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
Right, it said, spoil many nations. Hold on, you better get closer, right?
You're right. Yeah.
So they spoil you many nations, so the other nations going to spoil you them. Because at one point, America was a superpower. Now the other nations have nuclear capability as well. So that's why you have Kim Jong-un going at Dave Chappelle said Donald Trump, he's making rap battle threats. And the guy Kim Jong-un, he's making the same threats right back. Maybe a while ago, North Korea was not strong enough to make those threats. But they can make the threats now because they have the nuclear capability. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 14:10. All days shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Right. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because now these nations, they got the nuclear capability now, so they're not afraid of America no more. Because America, you know, was once feared, but it's declining, it's slowly declining. All right, and these nations are rising up, and they're test firing their nuclear missiles because they're gonna destroy Babylon the Great, which is America in the scriptures.
Yeah, I'm on 47.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child is in the 9th month bringeth forth a son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall. Even when behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with a child is in the 9th hour, bringeth forth a son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
So it's comparing the destruction as a woman that's pregnant and about to go into labor. Because before we go into labor, she gets contractions. Right? And we get these contractions, you feel these different pains. Right?
Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack.
Right, so it starts off with contractions. You feel a little pain here and there, and she starts feeling the pain. She's like, I think it's time to go to the hospital. Because she knows that time for her to go to labor is near. But once the water breaks, that's it. That delivery is not gonna stop. That baby's coming out. And when the baby on his way out, she gonna go through a whole load of pain. And that's the same way it's compared to the same way America's gonna be. Because once the Most High gives the green light, the Most High's not stepping back. He gonna let in a flood of wrath.
It says, and the world, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
The same way, like, when she going to labor, that baby's not going to stop for 5 minutes, like, oh, let me give her a chance to get to the hospital. No, that baby's going to come out. You know? How many times you heard stories, people were born